Welcome, Capricorn. This is going to be a reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Okay, and if you don't know where that falls in your chart, there's a way you can find out pretty easily for free. Get onto a search engine and type in free astrology chart, and there are a couple of really good websites that come up, and you just enter in your information and they will calculate your personal chart. So Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. All right. So I'm just going to go ahead and clear the energy. I'm sitting back down after taking a little break here, so I'm just going to kind of zone back into this this mindset, this frame of energy, and clearing the way for clear, concise messages and all of that. I love that tone, by the way. I love it. So my name is Rayne, and I'm a psychic medium, a tarot card reader, singer-songwriter, and humanitarian, amongst other things. And this is my gift to the collective. This is how I can help raise the vibration, is by sharing the channeled messages. I'm going to use a couple of different decks of tarot cards as well as oracle cards. I'm burning a little Palo Santo here, blessing the space. It smells so good. And this has gotten, look how tiny it is. I really do need to get some more so I don't burn myself. It smells so nice. And so I just want to make a reminder that so this is a general reading, okay? So if for Capricorns, if it doesn't resonate with you, try one of my other videos. And otherwise, there are some other beautiful tarot card readers on YouTube. I'm sure somebody will fit what you're looking for. All right. So I'm just kind of zoning in here. I just recorded a reading for the 8-8 Lionsgate, and I did some research this morning on what the Lionsgate portal really means, and it is the 8 on the 8th. It's like the pinnacle of that energy. But anyway, I got honed into that, and now I'm getting back into the monthly readings. This is for the month of August. And so time is a really interesting thing. It's relative, like Einstein says. So like if you click on this reading, let's just say a year from now, you click on it and it resonates for you, then it's your reading. But again, take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to start off with using this deck. This is the Tarot Illuminati. I ask my angels and my guides to be present here today with the reading, to help the messages come through that need to come through for our beautiful Capricorns. I ask to be a clear channel, a conduit for the messages coming through in the form of tarot, but any other messages that come through, allow me to be able to say it in a way that makes sense. And so it is. All right, we're gonna get started. My little 5-year-old is outside with the kittens, and it's a little distracting to me, but that's okay. I pulled out my sunflowers and some rose quartz here. It's got my rose quartz here as well. Ooh, I've got all kinds of stuff everywhere, but we will do what makes sense. Rose quartz has to do with heart energy, and we are in the sun sign of Leo right now. We are in Leo season, and Leo is ruled by the heart, and rose quartz is connected with heart energy. And so there we go. What do our beautiful Capricorns need to hear for the month of August 2019? I love Capricorn. So I want to tell you, Capricorns, I think you're wonderful. I have a son who's a Capricorn Aquarius, but I have always loved Capricorns. They come off as being really rigid sometimes, not always, but sometimes they can come off as being rigid. But I'll just say this. our Capricorns know how to get shit done. For the most part, they're really good businessmen, and I love how slow in romance, Capricorns are real slow, really slow, but it's worth it. So anyway, you Capricorns, I love the Capricorn energy, the goat, our beautiful earth signs. All right, so what do our Capricorns need to hear for the month of August? All right, so what I've been doing is pulling like 8 cards for each of, I'm getting each of the 12 signs out for August. I'm just starting to really build my channel. I've been having internet issues, but it's getting resolved. Thank goodness. Thank you, Mercury, for going direct. What do Capricorns need to hear for August, please? Do Capricorns need to hear? What do Capricorns need to hear? Is there something that's turned up right? Huh, I thought I saw it. I did. We're taking it. Okay. What do our Capricorns need to hear, please, for the month of August? What do Capricorns need to hear, please? Whoa, no, not a book. We don't want to be here all night. So I'm going to be pulling from 2 different tarot decks as well as some oracle decks, and I'll be showing you each of the cards as the messages come in. What are the messages that Capricorn need to hear, please? Capricorn, August 2019. What are the messages, please? 4 more cards, please. Okay. Wow, Capricorns. You've been having a little bit of a tough time of it, it looks. I mean, there's good stuff going on here. I just see a lot of overthinking and defensiveness. It's okay. Things are shifting. Things are shifting. 1 more card, please. What do our Capricorns need to hear? What's going to help bring clarity for our Capricorns? 1 more card, please. No, just 1 more. Just 1 more, please. Just 1 more. That's it. Okay. Awesome. I was rooting for you, okay? Well, yes. I'm like, it likes to focus wherever it wants to focus. Okay. All right. So our first card here, we have the Queen of Swords. See, this is air sign energy. It doesn't have to be. One thing, this could be a person, this could be you, this could be another person. The thing about the male and the female energies, okay, and I just want to make this, just want to say this right up front, is that we all have within us both masculine and feminine, okay? And so specifically with these generalized readings, it could be male or female. So this could be you, and this could be somebody else, but this is a Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords, she's extremely intelligent. She is full of really good ideas. The thing with the Queen of Swords, though, is that she is really quick to come in and off with your head. Just, she can have really sharp words without thinking. Just boom, hit you real hard. But at the same time, she's really quick to cut things out that need to be cut out. Sometimes we really need to tap into that Queen of Swords energy. In order to be fruitful, we have to cut away things, and she's not afraid to do so. She's incredibly intelligent. There are butterflies surrounding her. She has got a lot of good ideas. A lot of good ideas have been surrounding you lately. Okay, they've been fluttering around. It's very loud. You've been waiting. All right, so next we have the Nine of Wands. And I want to mention that the Nine of Wands energy, this is the wounded warrior. He is defensive because he has gone through hell, okay? And he's made it hell and back again, okay? I mean, who hasn't? But this has been causing you some defensiveness. And I do want to make note that right underneath the Queen of Swords is the Nine of Swords, okay? So you've been in your head a lot, okay? This is overthinking, not being able to sleep at night, being a little bit too analytical, okay? Cut it out. And this also can be in the recent past, okay? You've been really overthinking things and really getting to the, to the nitty gritty is what I'm getting, like. But this defensiveness, you're protecting yourself. You don't want to get hurt. And it's okay. Things are shifting, okay? Right underneath that Nine of Wands, we have the Six of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles is a really abundant card. Look at these guys. They're at home. This guy here, he is giving coins to everyone. He has enough material wealth. This is like, or whatever it is, it could be material wealth, but it's things in the physical. He's sharing, he's giving, he's showering people. So that although you may be defensive, you may be defensive of your heart, really, and all caught up in your head, but you're still, it's not keeping you from being generous. This is the card of generosity, okay? And so that's at your core. I feel like all these swords, well, we have more swords. We have the Nine of Wands, which is like, that's passions and whatnot, but it's very, he's protecting himself, defensiveness, but there is a lot of generosity. Next, we have the Emperor. And the Emperor, this could be Aries energy, fire energy. Doesn't have to be. But the Emperor is cool, calm, and collected. He is extremely intelligent. He's really in touch with his emotions. He's really grounded. He's really smart. And he's extremely passionate and fiery. Okay, he's got all of the components of all the kings in one. One thing I noticed is that the king is looking away from this defensive energy and looking toward the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, this is an extremely abundant card. It's a 9. It's not quite a 10, so it's not completion, but it's very full. She's in her garden. She's got her bird. She's in her garden. She's just chilling. This is the card of basking in what you have created, the abundance that you have sown. You're able to sit back into it, okay? And this is something that you are striving toward. You want to be able to be in that really abundant energy where you can just relax and chill out and not worry. Be comfortable, you know? And this is all about having gratitude. In order to feel abundant, it doesn't matter how much you have or you don't have. This is about feeling content with what you do have and being grateful for what you have, okay? So I see that I feel like for some of you, this Emperor and Queen of Swords energy are both you, okay? Like, this is you. So like maybe in the recent past or even right now, you've been this Queen of Swords energy where you're just like, you're telling it like it is. You are cutting things out that you don't need in your life anymore. You are really doing that, but you have been overthinking, okay? And this defensive energy, it's, you know, it's okay to protect your heart, your beautiful heart, but not at your own expense. You don't want to close yourself off to the abundance. The Emperor, he is the Emperor because he's fair and just. And I want to say, you got justice right underneath this Nine of Pentacles energy. You have the Justice card. This could be Libra energy, but also notice that she has the sword, just like the Queen of Swords, who can cut things out, but this is way more balanced, okay? She holds the scales. This could also be a legal situation being in your favor, but things are going to be righted, okay? If there have been injustices in your life, this is you. This is fair give and take. This is all things balancing out. It's right underneath that Nine of Pentacles, and I feel like the Emperor is looking at this justice, you know, being able to cut things out, but also being more balanced and relaxed into things because of that Nine of Pentacles. Right underneath the Emperor, we have the Four of Swords. Okay, so more swords, but this is the card of mental rest. Okay, mental rest, relaxing, and stop overthinking. Okay, I'm going to get another message here before I move on to the next deck. So I see a progression. Okay, you're moving out of this energy of being that harsh, cold Queen of Swords. Okay, that time in your life, it may have served you for what it was, but that doesn't mean you have to stay in that energy. And I think that things are shifting currently out of that into a much lighter situation. The overthinking and things, it's shifting out of that. We go from the overthinking to the Six of Pentacles, which is all about giving and being really generous, and then taking a mental rest. This will bring you that balance of justice that you are looking for. The Emperor inside of you, okay, male or female, doesn't matter. That Emperor part of you wishes to be in that Nine of Pentacles and, you know, in that abundant gratitude in my own garden. Yeah. Energy. And it's moving into that. So just note that the energies are shifting for you. All right, I'm going to pull from another deck. Ask my angels and my guides to please clear the energy from this deck from the last reading and allow the messages to come through for our beautiful Capricorns, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of August 2019. What do our Capricorns need to hear during this time? What will bring our Capricorns greater clarity in their lives at this time? I'm just going to get 4 cards, please. So you've been juggling things. These are in the physical. You got Two of Pentacles. My nose always itches when I channel. It's the freaking strangest thing. I mean, I say strangest, but apparently that's just how it goes with a lot of these psychics. I've noticed people are itching their noses. We have here. I need to see here. Okay. So we have Two of Pentacles, Six of Wands. What else do we need? What else? What other messages need to come out? Ace of Wands. Okay. There's definitely a progression here. One more card, please. One more card, please. One more card, please, for our Capricorns. What is the message that our... Woo! Just one, please. What are the messages that Capricorn need to hear, please? There it is. It jumped right out. Okay. And the Emperor again. You are becoming the Emperor, okay? This Emperor strives for balance and things to be just and right for everyone, not just for you, but for everyone, so that you can relax into what you have built up. I mean, that's... Okay, so we're going to start over here. So the two, I'm going to go through the... I don't have to explain it. I'm going to go through these cards, but then they're going to correlate, and I'm... Whew, okay, anyway. I get fragmented. Here we go. Look at this. See how he's holding those Two Pentacles? He's balancing. There's the water and the ships. The ships are coming in. The water is seemingly a little turbulent, but smooth. You know, you're keeping things going, okay? Even if they're not exactly perfect and balanced, you are juggling and you are keeping things balanced in your own life for you, okay? And since you've been doing that, it's been a lot of work. It's been a lot of headache. It's caused a lot of sleepless nights. Some of this juggling. I mean, you've kept things going, but how long can you keep it up? We have the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands is really fast moving energy, okay? So I feel like as you're shifting out of this and you're becoming, you know, you might still be a little defensive, but I urge you to not be so defensive or protective. Don't let it, like I said, don't let it hold you back, okay? Because when we are too held back energetically, then we can't move forward. And what the universe is saying, this is this six of wands is extremely fast moving energy. So, you know, this generosity, this is right by the card of generosity. These things are going to start shifting quickly. Once you become more generous with your energy, your communication, this is also communications. I feel like you're going to start communicating a lot more. And then we have the Ace of Wands, and this is a new beginning. This is a new start. Aces are always new beginnings. So this is something really passionate that you are really into, and it's totally new. So we have all this passionate energy, and at the same time, this is right over the Four of Swords, which is that resting card. You know, he's resting. He's taking a rest from all this worry and doubt and fear, and protecting yourself takes a lot of energy. I'm just going to say, you need to shift the energy from being so this way and to sharing yourself. Okay, the world wants to see what you have, because you have something really beautiful to share, and it's going to spearhead you forward to become this emperor that you so desire. Because this emperor, he's powerful. He has set up his kingdom. Gosh, yeah, I think that's the message there. Okay, so I'm going to move into some of our cards here. This is the Keepers of the Light Oracle. I ask my angels and my guides to help guide the reading. What do our beautiful Capricorns need to hear from the Keepers of the Light? What do the Keepers of the Light have to say? What are the messages for our Capricorns for the month of August 2019? Just a few cards, please. What are the messages that need to come through for Capricorns? What are the messages that need to come through for Capricorn? The messages that Capricorn needs to hear. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, Capricorn. Wow, the same cards keep popping out for everybody. The collective is really powerful right now. There we go. The same cards. So interesting how the same cards keep popping out for everyone. It's beautiful energy. All right. I am so glad you got this. So this is Joan of Arc. Okay. Joan of Arc. Voice of truth. Stand strong. Focus on your purpose. Release the fear of persecution and speak your truth. Do you see that? You see how she has that sword there? See how she has the lilies. I feel like she's extremely peaceful and enlightened, and she has something to say. And this is her sword, and she will pull it out when necessary. Speak your truth. Don't worry so much. Don't be worrying about stuff. This Queen of Swords she's got something to say. Okay? And she doesn't need to be cold or mean or harsh when she does it. Don't worry what other people are going to think about you, okay? It doesn't matter what they think, but the thing is if you're coming from a place of love and compassion, when you speak your truth, when you speak your truth, it is powerful. And if it makes somebody upset, so be it. But come from a place of love and compassion, okay? It may be exactly what the person needs to hear, whether or not they want to hear it. Sometimes it's our place to say something, and it will help others. It may help the person that you're saying it to. It may help you, and it may help you. You have no idea the reaches that you speaking up. I'm getting goosebumps. For some of you, this is really, it's timely. The time to speak up is now. Okay? Somebody needs to hear that. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. It's okay. Then we have Lady Portia, Divine Order. It's not quite goosebumps, but it's like tinglies, and it's like all over my face and my arms and all over my chest and my back. Divine Order. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. Just what I was saying. This, when you speak your truth, it is going to help not only yourself but others, okay? And it may be something that they need to hear, a lesson for them and a lesson for you. Divine order. Remember, we're moving into the justice state. Things are getting balanced. She holds that sword of truth, just like Joan of Arc. I do. I see the similarities. You see that? She's got her sword of truth. She's going to speak her truth, and it's going to balance the scales. I am getting more goosebumps, guys. Capricorn. Good job. Don't be afraid. Don't worry about it. Then we have Saint Germain. See, okay, the thing about Lady Portia, I want to point out, she has the flowers on her heart chakra. I want it to focus on her. Focus on Lady Portia. Those colors, similar to these colors, okay? Look at this guy. He's like a magician, he looks like. He's got the Star of David, is that? Or the pentagram? I'm not even sure which one it is. It's the star behind him. He is very magical. And look at that. It's his heart chakra is also illuminated with like a garnet or something. And then we've got the wings. Those are either like Egyptian wings, or I almost think of the wings of a thunderbird. Move beyond drama. Move beyond drama. Create your own path. Make room for good energy. So you speaking up and speaking your truth is going to cut the drama right out. And when you cut things out, it makes more room and more space for the good stuff to come in, because there's lots of good stuff coming. She's in her garden, relaxing, loving life, not worried about the drama. Become this emperor. You are the emperor. The emperor of your life, of your own life. You get to choose what it is. Nobody else gets to choose that for you. Don't give away your power. Speak up. The universe is telling you to speak up. Now, see, the thing is that it's free will. It's free will. You don't have to say anything. You don't have to speak up. You don't have to do whatever. You don't have to, but it's your choice. But right now, the energies are supporting you in speaking your truth. All right, I'm going to pull a Romance Angels card. I've been pulling, I don't always pull the Romance Angels cards for all the readings, but I am, and I've been doing it for all of these signs. What are the messages that the Romance Angels have for our beautiful Capricorns? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Month of August. Woo! Right dab in the middle of summertime. What do our beautiful Capricorns need to hear? What are the messages for Caps? Capricorns. What are the messages that Capricorns need to hear, please? Okay, 3 cards came out. All right. So the first card we have is religious factors. Your love life is influenced by by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Notice the crown above her head. She's illuminated. She's highly in touch with her crown chakra, which is like the spiritual, this is like being in touch with the divine. This is all about speaking your truth too, okay? I feel like that's definitely connected to speaking your truth. There's some interesting stuff coming out here. Okay, codependency is the next one, okay? Codependency. Okay. We can become dependent on others for our happiness, our joy, our abundance. This says addictions are affecting your romantic life. So you have 2 different things that are affecting your romantic life. Religious factors and codependency. I feel like you have been worried about what others may think if you speak your truth. I feel like it's been holding you back. You've been holding yourself back from fear, holding yourself back. you feel like you need, for some of you, you don't want to hurt somebody's feelings or a group of people's feelings, but it's not about hurting their feelings or not. It might be hurting your feelings not to speak up. But you don't want to hurt anybody's feelings because you don't want them to disapprove of you, maybe. And if you're in that fear mode, it can be holding you back from actually receiving the love that the universe is trying to give you. Okay, and then this is interesting. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Okay, so it's quite possible that whoever you've been holding back from, once you are able to release that fear and speak your truth, then the bond deepens. It doesn't push the person away like you might have feared. It actually causes a deeper bond. And it doesn't have to be romantic, guys. Those are the romance angels, but also I think of the romance angels in the realms of like Venus energy. And Venus is the sign for love and relationships, but we're talking friends, family, business colleagues, and hi, my little son. Yeah, you need to speak your truth. It's going to do you really good. It's going to be in your best interest, and it's going to be in the best interest of the other person or people. For some of you, it's a group of people you're holding yourself back from. You need to speak up. The universe says, speak up. All right. All right, I'm going to pull one more card from this deck here. This is the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins deck. And it is such a really wonderful deck. What do our beautiful Capricorns need to hear for the month of August 2019? Capricorns, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What they need to hear. What do our beautiful Capricorns need to hear right now? Just one. Consult an expert. More information is needed. More information is needed. Contact someone with expertise in this area. Interesting. For somebody, this is very pertinent. You may need to get more information, perhaps before you speak up. Maybe you need to get a little deeper in on this. I'm going to pull one more card. I was just told that there was another message in here from this deck. What do Capricorns need to hear? What do our Capricorns need to hear? What is the message the Capricorns need to hear, please? No, just one, please. Capricorns. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new dawn. Things are changing. Things are improving. Look at that. The sun is illuminating her. This is your time to shine. I do believe, because like right now we're in the middle of summer. We're in Leo season, which is all about the sun. We're at that 8-8 Lionsgate time period where the sun is the pentacle of what we're focusing on. It says the worst is behind you now, and positive new experiences are on the horizon. All right, I'm going to end it there, okay? Beautiful Capricorns, yes, and cross watchers. Thank you for being here. Again, my name is Rayne. If you liked this video, yeah, give it a thumbs up if you liked the message or whatever. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you thought or what you're thinking. Tell me about your experience. I love to hear confirmation as to the messages that I channel. If you like my vibe, if you vibe with me, you know, subscribe to my channel. And if you want to get notified as I upload new content, hit the little bell and then you will get notified. I'm going to be uploading a lot more content and doing live streams and all that fun stuff. I'm just now building my page and whatnot. So thank you for being here. If you are interested in connecting with me personally, I'm going to leave everything in the description box below, how you can email me and all of that. And if you want to join me on other social media platforms, I post up all kinds of different content, you know, Facebook, Instagram, all of that jazz. All right, I'm going to send you with lots of love. Speak your truth, Capricorn. You got something really good to say, and people are going to benefit. You're going to benefit. The universe loves you, and I love you too. Be well.